Kurumjay, good evening. You are watching Primetime English Bulletin on SKTV. And I'm Victoria Rajkumari. Before we begin, let's take a look at the headlines first. Reimposition of Armed Forces Special Powers Act is not the solution for ongoing crisis. Chief Minister in Biren should, if unable to protect people, says Imphal President L. Nandi. MPCC President Megachandra asserts reimposition of Armed Forces Special Powers Act in 6 police stations exposes complete failure of double-engine BJP government. State issues a transfer order for Jiribam OC, Sakapam Ibotombi. People stay sit in protest in Jiribam against transfer of OC. Naga organizations in Manipuri district lift economic blockade imposed on Imphal to Manipur road along National Highway number 2 after agreement reached on certain demands. Assam Rifles seizes Ereka nuts worth 74.52 crore rupees in separate operation in Technopole district. Rallies held in Kuki-dominated areas of Manipur against death of 10 Kuki assailants in a clash with CRPF in Jiribam's Zakurador Karo. And state-level 6th edition of Thang-Ta on the theme Thang-Ta for a Unified Manipur held at Kumalampak Main Stadium today. With the rise in digital world, we extend our welcome and gratitude to our dearest viewers for supporting the most trusted and first ever OTT platform SKTV in Manipur that can be watched globally. Now to top stories. President of Apunba Manipur Kanba Imalub Amkhil Laurembam Nganbi asserted that reimposition of Armed Forces Special Powers Act is not the solution for ongoing crisis. She suggested that Chief Minister in Biren should resign if unable to protect the lives and property of civilians in the state. While highlighting AFSPA as an inhuman black law, Nganbi asserted that reimposition of AFSPA exposed the weakness and failure of government. Speaking at a press conference held at the office of All Manipur Women's Social Reformation and Development Samaj, Nupi Samaj, at Imphal, Nganbi further stated that women folk have been fighting for removal of the act since 1980, highlighting many inhuman incidents and alleged extrajudicial killings that has taken place in the past. She alleged that reimposition of AFSPA is a threat to the integrity of the state and is planned by both central and state government for that purpose. Representatives from Nupi Samaj, Amkhil, Tami Chingmi, Machalema, Limpal, NALPL, Anul, Thobal Ima, KKIP, WVU, KNK, SSL, Ichal also attended the press conference.
Aspire basi Manipur da natana PTV da thambaya da badu gumba amuba ail amani haidana laigra kanda huji inong nong na amuk thamjalakpa haibase Manipur da atoppa mina la akanda lam lokchanna ba khopchilanga ba ngakthokpa ngamdra ba mioi singna sarkar anisina manara kanda loktunara aspa thamjillaga aikhoigi Manipur gi solution ase poraka da natte porakpa yaroi porakpa ngamloi haiba wafamse ai ahamada thamjari aduga loinana Manipur da aspa thamjalaga central forces singina aikoi khungai beicai su sing pharaga pullaga khuba cheiba tawrakanda mase mairikpi dagi mejau bichoidan maki oirakani haibase masi India government na khangbam thoi loina na magi macha manau aduga machin mokpa machan macha kanbang ngamdraba sarkar si leitabani hena phare aduga loina na aikoi gi CM su matam chari ngai ja pham potha hobane hena aphaba oigani haiba wafam du thamjari yumda sanga kanda nupi angang phaba haibase masi lan nate masi terrorist ni aduna terrorist bu warak pangam da ba sarkar ani sidi sarkar pai da ban hena pai.
MPCC President K. Megachandra stated that reimposition of Armed Forces Special Powers Act AFSPA in different areas under 6 police stations of Imphal East, Imphal West, Bishnupur, Jiribam and Kangpopi districts has exposed complete failure of double-engine BJP government in handling the ongoing 18 months turmoil in the state. In the post on X, Megachandra expressed concerns that by reimposing AFSPA in the state, the people of Manipur genuinely fear and have strong apprehension that the draconian anti-people AFSPA will be reimposed in all the remaining areas of Manipur. He further questioned if the double-engine governments of BJP is planning to bring normalcy through an imposition of AFSPA across Manipur. K. Megachandra also criticized Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who has not yet visited violence-hit Manipur. Communist Party of India Manipur State Council CPI-MSC has strongly condemned the decision to reimpose AFSPA in 1958 and 6 police stations across Manipur. In a statement issued by Assistant Secretary of CPI-MSC, M. Joykumar Luang, the party described reimposition of AFSPA as a clear reflection of the authoritarian mindset of BJP-led government. The CPI has accused state government of undermining people's struggle to repeal the draconian law, stating that reimposition of AFSPA nullifies the efforts made to get rid of AFSPA. The statement further mentioned that use of exceptional powers to reintroduce AFSPA has exposed the fascist tendencies of BJP government. CPI-MSC also asserted that the ongoing violence and unrest in the region cannot be resolved through repressive laws like AFSPA. CPI Secretariat member and Manipur in charge Pallav Sengupta, speaking to media at Iravad Bhavan, has stated that the governor will be urged to convey all political party meeting to bring immediate resolution of Manipur conflict, terming reimposition of AFSPA in 6 police stations as unfortunate. Pallav further stated that the meeting of CPI Manipur State Council held today discussed about the worsening condition of conflict and what role to take as a political party to ensure safe release of the abducted 6 persons. He emphasized that a memorandum will be submitted to the governor, urging to take various initiatives to bring long-standing resolution of the conflict.
We express our serious concern about the abduction of women and children by the Kuki group, and we demand immediate release of them because this situation cannot continue a democratic country. Enough is enough. Then suddenly the central government once again introduced this Armed Forces Special Power Act. An imposition of such draconian law prove once again that center has miserably failed to bring any political solution on Manipur issues. Rather, they want to suppress these whole issues through military means. We are condemning such kind of act, and once again we are going to request governor to call all party meetings from both sides, if possible, to at least to bring peace and tranquility in Manipur.
In view of the present law and order situation in Jiribam, DGP Rajiv Singh has issued transfer order for some officers in an effort to curb violence in the district. Former OC of Jiribam Police, as Botombi, has been transferred to Manipur Police Training College in the transfer and posting order issued by DGP Rajiv Singh yesterday, while the same order appointed T. Rameshwar of Kakshing Police as the new OC of Jiribam Police. Meanwhile, people in Jiribam staged a sit-in protest decrying the transfer of OC Ibotombi Sagakpam. The sit-in protest was held in front of Jiribam District Police Headquarters, joined by residents of relief camps. The protesters hold the placards highlighting that the OC has sacrificed his salary for 1 year to support the relief camp and has been extending all possible assistance to conflict-affected people irrespective of caste and creed in Jiribam. The protesters also shouted various slogans against the transfer of the OC.
Thang-Ta marida thoki ba je ba police ke osi oina pubiri ba sagapam lebo tombi sarbu transfer ta bosi suki mate no ajde kolak leba order transfer order asi atuba matamda mari laina ba authority na kapiu aikoi sarasiga mari jet na thamna duna ngasi amaga aki tujung laitana mateng pangna dana suk phajana lairakpa sida law and order suk phajana ngakpa sida transfer to bi ba haibasi aikoi yam pende aduna atuba matamda transfer asi kathatpiu.
Naga organizations in Senapati district have decided to lift the economic blockade imposed on Imphal to Dimapur National Highway number 2 after reportedly reaching an agreement on certain demands. Mao MLA Losi Diko, Karong MLA J. Kumo Shah convened a meeting at Senapati Deputy Commissioner Chamber today along with representatives of NPO, SDSA, SDW, in which an agreement was reached and subsequently leading to withdrawal of the blockade. The MLAs who were representing the government reportedly gave assurance to take actions against people who committed physical assault on Naga youths while also guaranteeing to compensate the victims. Government also reportedly gave assurance to take action against illegal taxation, extortion along national highways. On the other hand, Naga bodies also warned to continue with the economic blockade if government fails to fulfill its assurances. In a major operation, Assam Rifles in Manipur has seized smuggled areca nuts, which worth around 74.52 crore rupees in the international markets in 4 separate operations across Technopole district. Assam Rifles came across the smuggled areca nuts when it intercepted 53 trucks in Technopole districts, which shares border with Myanmar. This was the largest seizure of this year and was conducted under the overall supervision of the Headquarters Inspector General of Assam Rifles South. A statement issued by the defense wing stated that, based on reliable intelligence, the first operation in Narum led to seizure of 3,400 bags of areca nuts valued at 23 crore rupees. In Sita village, 255 bags weighing approximately 20,400 kg and valued at 1.76 crore rupees were confiscated. Another operation in RRC village led to recovery of 400 bags totaling 32,000 kg and worth around 2.76 crore rupees in international market. However, the largest haul was made at Lamlong Kuno, where 6,800 bags weighing 5,44,000 kg with an estimated value of 47 crore rupees were seized. The statement further added that all confiscated goods has been handed over to the Forest Department in Imphal for further legal actions. Ningthaujam Ibenaubi, daughter of Urembam Rani, has expressed deep anguish over the failure of relevant authorities to rescue her mother, sisters and 3 children who were abducted by Kuki militants 4 days ago, urging for their immediate and unconditional release. In response, a massive torch rally was organized by Hairok Apunba Club in association with Hairok Apunba Meirapaibi last night from Hairok Gate to Hairok Litan. Over 1,000 residents of the village, including President of Hairok Apunba Club and members of Meirapaibis, participated in the torch rally. Speaking to media, Ningthaujam Ibenaubi expressed her profound sorrow and frustration over the inaction of CRPF, especially as the abduction unfolded right before their eyes. She agonized over the fate of the 3 young children, wondering how they were surviving and whether her mother and sisters were safe. Even though we share that she has no one to turn to for help but the people of Manipur, adding that she met with Chief Minister N. Biren along with Judibam Students Forum yesterday to plead for a clear plan of action and timeline to rescue her family. However, the response from the Chief Minister added to our frustration, who stated that he is not a god and unable to provide any certainty regarding the timeline of the rescue. Ibenaubi desperately urged the people of Manipur to support her in demanding immediate and safe return of the abductees.
Nupi ngakta ne yumda laido hek lan haurak padagi makoi nupi ngakta laiba ngakta ne CRPF na makoina ngakani ana yumdo thambire araga makoina ngaksu ngakpide moi mangdegi chingya pura chatkiwa koibu CRPF na phau kanbidana nupi ngakta chingya pogido wa makoina kanbi haude koidi ima singna kanbi wa launa kang hadai chingthoga pogi angang api api chahi chu phadri ba chahi ani makhai ta phari ba angang singbuga ponna chingthoga pogi kanam tana kanbi haude adu sarkar na su jengjan bide numit mari ni sujala abaw nongmata thijan bide makoina aso koina wakan mi pham to boy koina moy asiga lei haina ju haira puthok piba ngamde asi CM da chalu CM na chalasu matam makang na bipi wa ju piba ngamoy ai di line na tabrina haina adumain haire ka thadorai aigi ima iche ichan singdo inau singdo amta thu matam yam chang namta puthok piro ai khoi di upai leite ai di kanam su leite sida itom ta leibina chen chong go sungam da me am gi mateng nai bon ta ima ta mafam chante ta ka da namta sinabi oi honda moy sire haida ai bulak na bi da makoina adu me am chang na tek ta ka da namta puthok pi oi gi ima do moy na halak pa ngai ri ai cha da bin si su ma hoida.
Kuki community in Kuki inhabited areas took out mass rally today, demanding removal of CRPF from Kuki areas. The rally was organized by Kuki Women Organization for Human Rights at Churachandpur, demanding justice for 10 Kuki militants who were shot dead by CRPF in retaliation to attack on Borobekra police station by those Kuki militants. The rally started around 11 a.m. from Koite and concluded with a public meeting at War Remembrance Site in Tuibong. Kuki community of More also held a similar mass rally demanding removal of CRPF. Vice-Chancellor of Manipur University of Culture, Professor Paunam Gunindro, emphasized the historical significance of Thang-Ta, highlighting its role as a martial art used by Manipur's forefathers to safeguard the state's independence. Speaking at the state-level 6th edition of Thang-Ta Day on the theme Thang-Ta for a Unified Manipur, organized by KIMEX and Thang-Ta Day Observation Committee at Kumbhan Lampak Main Stadium, Professor Gunindo stressed the importance of preserving the traditional art form for future generations. He noted that Thang-Ta has been integrated into school curricula, allowing students to learn it as a part of their education. He explained how Thang-Ta faced restrictions under British colonial rule as the British recognized its value and seized weapons related to the practice after raiding homes. Despite these challenges, KMX under Lesem Basana Jauba and Thang-Ta Day Observation Committee took concerted efforts to revive and promote Thang-Ta. The Vice-Chancellor also pointed out that Thang-Ta education promotes physical health and enhances intellectual sharpness.
Thang-Ta is a quiggy, London City, Yellow Midigona, Tana Tanabia, and Tagonariba, Tundasu Tagonariba, Mayase, Masikari, Nonta Pena, Benota, Hamatam Steer, Thang-Ta Imapan and Evapina, Manipurna, Yamna, Manintamna, Ninkatamna, Lebak Napanga Musi, Badumba, even the Madumasi, Matam Wina, Mutaruba Hydra, Sida Rovase, Masidi, she must say, Lapamatam say, Masigi. So what they did, Masi, you know, say, Masi, one of the Namka Tangagi, Laidaba, Amadi Hoji, Hiva, Sintapurin, Makogi, Mafamdaina, and Ika, in a Pokemon.
President of KIMAX, Ningthokcham Ajit Kumar, highlighted the significance of Thang-Ta in promoting respect, discipline and physical well-being among students. He stated that 3,168 students from private and government institutions in Manipur have benefited from inclusion of Thang-Ta in their curriculum. He urged the government to adopt special measures to preserve Manipur's cultural and traditional art forms. Around 2,000 Thang-Ta students and 300 professional artists from various Thang-Ta organizations performed mega demonstrations, drawing attention of the public. It may be mentioned that KIMAX has been observing Thang-Ta Day annually on November 15 since 2019 to preserve the indigenous martial art form.
Manipur ki Mache Makai Taba Manba, Yamna Punsun Daba Manba State, Thang-Ta for Unified Manipur Hypo, Timsi the Tambakanda, Duan School, Manada School, Mayamada, Mahiro Sing a Caesar, the Kongon Kuron, Tambia Kandada, Maduki Tambi, Baduna, ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯃꯤꯔꯣꯜꯁꯤꯗꯩꯁꯤꯗ ꯊꯥꯡ-ꯇꯥꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯥꯟꯅꯅ ꯆꯞ ꯃꯥꯟꯅꯅ ꯈꯣꯡꯊꯥꯡ ꯑꯃꯗ ꯉꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯗꯦꯃꯣꯟꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯁꯟꯁꯤ ꯎꯟꯅꯕ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯕꯗ ꯆꯪꯉꯤꯕ ꯃꯆꯥꯛ ꯃꯊꯨꯝ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯦ ꯈꯨꯟꯅꯥꯏꯁꯤꯗꯁꯨ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯗꯁꯨ ꯃꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯃꯤꯁꯤ ꯇꯥꯍꯜꯂꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯄꯨꯟꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯁꯥꯒꯠꯀꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯦ ꯃꯍꯩꯔꯣꯏ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯗꯩꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯃꯤ ꯇꯥꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯂꯥꯛꯀꯗꯧꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯍꯩꯔꯣꯏꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯅ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯈꯜꯂꯣꯟꯁꯤ ꯄꯨꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯁꯦ ꯑꯄꯨꯟꯕ ꯃꯄꯥꯡꯒꯜ ꯀꯟꯕ ꯃꯊꯧꯅꯥ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯐꯨꯔꯨꯞ ꯑꯃ ꯁꯦꯝꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯄꯥꯟꯗꯝꯗꯨꯗ ꯆꯪꯁꯤꯟꯖꯕꯅꯤ
Activity Coordinator of Armed Army Party, Thang-Ta has questioned the intention of Centre on reimposing Armed Forces Special Powers Act within the jurisdiction of 6 police stations in the state. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club today, Vishwanath condemned the reimposition of draconian law. He added that the violence in the state cannot be reined in despite the deployment of large number of central security. Further, Vishwanath also expressed concern on the rising incident of attacks on farmers in peripheral areas.
Armed Forces Special Power Act 1958 koi hana na lokthokraba koi police station tarukta nahongna namu thamjin birakpa sina maram oiraga tangdu laita daba tarangna wakhallama Manipur gi praja miyam da leiringai gi maraksida amukasu hena nungangba ama hawunba won biribasi masi karigino haiba wafamsi akoi central amadi state lengakta hangjage aduga lorok puntha matamsida akoi gi sigumba conflict ama lisang sina satharaga lai haibiragati karigi damakta misi mina yaudringai gi mamangda forcing deploy tobiduna akoi gi lowsing yaiba amadi lorok puntha sida mapung phana akoi gi loan nanabagi damakta thabaksing paikhattaba simaksu yamna laibak thibani wana honajariba thabak thorom mayamdu ngakpiba senbiba ngamdaba haibase masi laingaksigi asoiba amani Manipur hojik leiriba prajasi central forcing state ki forcing sin nabiduna lomi singi mangjariba adugumba asase mangpau nahanbiu haiba wafam sima government da appeal tawjage.
Acting chairperson of Manipur Human Rights Commission, Condemns has expressed strong criticism of the union government's decision to reimpose Armed Forces Special Powers Act AFSPA 1958 in areas covered by 6 police stations in Manipur. He argued that this step seems to undermine efforts to address the ongoing conflict in the state. Speaking to media at his premise at Moirangkom, Condemns further added that reimposition of AFSPA cannot be justified under any circumstances, while expressing that reimposition of AFSPA was an effort to undermine the recent attacks by armed Kuki militants in different parts of the state. He questioned if the incidents regarding monetary demands in Imphal were an act of insurgency. Condemns stated that reimposition of AFSPA in parts of Manipur will face significant backlash from the public and protests will erupt against the government. He further claimed that security has failed to contain violence by Kuki militants in AFSPA-imposed areas such as Churachandpur, Kangpokpi, Teknopal and Jiribam. He expressed concern for safety of the people, highlighting the inhuman acts that can be done behind AFSPA. He asserted that reimposing AFSPA is justifiable if Meitei armed groups has attacked security forces or civilians. Condemns called for public support to protest against the act.
Kuki ge maron thokpa lai su haiba mar mapan amda de khallaga yengbiu ne noi ge separate administration sibu Meitei halaga tan me sibu chumbro noi ge mina aran ba tawrabati lali hayo la lo henna ba abasba khaktegi moment tawunusi hanan lady basing the lady bisana abasba de sungje season adre aduga kachu tawdaba tampaktana abasba thamge ye praja singche tomit kangumna uboy na tawi aduna masi tawaning de koi mam gyan tamina si ason ma sarkar se len bam thokpra len bam thoktabra civil society mam haurasi baptana ungtana tawraga delhi da milak ama ani moment tawdana sanction na basu hotnarisi as in when required abasu bai basidi democracy sat palai pak ta chat ka da banate state chut tagi lokthok khigada muthat khigada bani haibe era khalidi matem lokthok pa amada tawba duna taba pumut muthagada bani haidana haidaba ek amana.
All Manipur United Clubs Organization AMUCO has strongly condemned the decision of Ministry of Home Affairs to reimpose Armed Forces Special Powers Act AFSPA in areas under the jurisdiction of 6 police stations in Manipur. Publicity Secretary of AMUCO, Assam Rifles, through a press release, has alleged the center of trying to hide its failures through imposition of AFSPA. The decision clearly shows centre's uncertainty in its efforts to bring solution to restorative crisis in Manipur. While accusing centre of being biased, AMUCO urged people to condemn a partial reimposition of AFSPA in the state, while also asserting that AMUCO will continue to stand against any divisive force that attempts to break and divide Manipur. Manipur State Commission of Women MSCW has appealed for safe release of 6 civilians, including 3 children and 3 women who were captured by Kuki militants in Jiribam on November 11. In a press note, chairperson of MSCW, Th. Thingningpham Mongsang, also appealed to the government to take prompt measures to rescue those abducted civilians. Even as Manipur reels under violent conflict, farmers in the state are living under immense fear and concern as harvest season approaches. With rising incidents of deliberate attacks on farmers by armed Kukis, farmers are worried as they are about to reap the final fruits for their year-long hard work. And amid this condition, security forces have stepped in to ensure that farmers could carry out their harvest activities in a safe and secure environment. SKTV News Chief Reporter Ketrimim Premchand brings to an exclusive report. Let's take a look.
Farmers experience a sense of security and safety when they are protected by the security forces while they are working in their paddy fields.
Koi lebi dagi akoi tabak sudu jo koi wakan nuai jai kamu yukan jai anu moi leram dagi akoi chi tabak se suju roi anu moi lebi dagi koi suju bani doki lotion dia ada lotion bani ai dama tak je demu nong 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 irang la ko jida ko jo akiba ma yaugi mamni chingya me anna konina mona kapthak ya katra ko am hatok gada do to gada na ko ki na ko ji me am ko ji kai haine ko ji me am ji ko ji me am china ko ji ta swa nga pi je ai thangoi dadi to ki tik harau je jo thamu gi to tu je matun da jo musu irang ji tok bidan na ba am pyo ai no haijari
samana nga ka kana to bu je ko ngai re dum ai ta ki ko yang dan ge tum ko
Such kind of security measures should be extended to other peripheral area of the states to avoid any unwanted incident.
Hujikudi akoi lau khaw bo khot je sipai na ngak ten security tawd na khawi adubu hanagumna security ge yawd na yam free oina isali thabak su budo karam kan da phangan ga doino amukta sarkar gi maikei de ge amukta phangan biu si haijani.
The main question, the main concern here is when will farmers have the opportunity to work freely in their fields without the needs of security forces. For SKTV News, this is Sktv'S Primetime, Langmaidong, Kaching District.
Joint Action Committee JC formed to seek justice for 26-year-old Kagebam Ningol Nongthongbam Ongbi Manilaima Devi from Awang Sekmai New Market, who recently passed away under suspicious circumstances, has demanded a thorough investigation into her death. The JC, comprising family and locality members from her birthplace in Bishnupur district's Kumbi Setupur Mayai Laikai Ward No. 2, highlighted troubling details surrounding her demise. Speaking at a press conference held at Manipur Press Club, JC member Wahingbam Panchamani revealed that the victim had confided in her family about enduring torture from her husband, Nongthombam Denny. It was reported that she refused to return to her husband's house after visiting her birth home for Ningol Chakoba. He also claimed that Nongthombam Denny and family concealed crucial information about the cause of her death. The JC accused Nongthombam Denny and his family of being complicit in a conspiracy against the victim, raising serious doubts about the circumstances leading to her demise. They further request to concerned authority for a thorough investigation regarding the matter.
Mamangi tang tara nomaijing numit asida kumbi setupur mayai lekai asidagi mayum panduna laikibi khayambam ningon nongthombam ongbi manilaima hairiba nupi masa ase maki mayumda thorina yanduna shiramle haibadagi mama mapada pau pirak palaiki matamduda akoina sasuruba matamda maki manakta akoi leiriba mapuroiba nongthombam deni haiba mak asuleramdre magi yungmanungi oiba adumba miyoi amatana madugi responsible lobiraga hairiba sigi manakta alairamdaba nupi masa asigi mangakta leiriba magi dakse pura raulama magi mangaksigi akoibada leye hairiba misi sida akoina misi sigi matangda matomata shirangmani haibagi thajabase akoida singnajaba yamna fulli leire kesa sida administration tobiriba khudingmakta jesina haijari maramde misi asida akoi tasengna nupi masa asina mathanta society orga sijarangmani haiba processing ase akoi thajaba phangjadabaduna maram oire hairaga leiriba misi asida matau karamna siribano matau karamna oikhiribano haibagi langla langjil ado CSO amade loop organization ma party kayana asugumlaba thodosigi langla langjil ase asumba amade asengba puthokna na bohondarakpa matamda mateng pangbiu.
Properties worth around 30 lakh rupees were destroyed after a house caught fire at Wangjing Lamding Kaithel in Thoubal district today. The incident occurred around 2 p.m. today at the residence of 57-year-old R.K. Netrasana, son of late Jitendra from Wangjing Lamding Kaithil. Short circuit is believed to be the cause of the fire, which broke out at the rear side of the house, where a four-wheeler was also parked. On spotting the fire, locals along with Arambai Tengol members made effort to control the fire. A team of Manipur Fire Service also arrived at the spot and successfully prevented the spread of the fire towards main building. However, the fire has reportedly destroyed 2 granaries and a Hyundai Alcazar car bearing registration number MN09A0653. Zalengrong Students Union Manipur JET-SUM today condemned the incident of attack and arson on goods trucks at Kaidumphai village along National Highway 37 on November 13. JET-SUM, through a press note issued by its Information and Publicity Wing, has appealed to individuals and organizations not to carry out such reckless act, as this could lead to misunderstanding amid this ongoing crisis. On the other hand, JET-SUM also appealed Rongmei Naga Students Organization Manipur to withdraw its boycott of supply of essential items for Kuki community in Tamenglong and Noni districts, as this could create animosity between communities. Meanwhile, JET-SUM also urged both warring communities to settle the ongoing conflict through peaceful dialogue. Janjatiya Gaurav Divas 2024 program was launched today at Multi-Purpose Hall at DC Office Complex in Chandal district as a part of 150th birth anniversary of Dharti Aba Bhagwan Birsa Munda. Speaking in the program, Chandal Additional DC Mohammad Firoz Khan stated that Dharti Aba's Janjatiya Gram Utkrash scheme is an initiative under Ministry of Tribal Affairs with 17 various central ministry for development of tribal inhabited hill districts. Beneficiaries from various departments presented related items as a part of the program. SDO Kenjoy, SDO Chakpi Karong, CMO Chandal, MSRLM Manager and District Agricultural Officer Chandal also attended the program.
Masigi scheme maikoina hujik hairiba DAZUA haina hairiba aikoigi Dharti Aba Janjatiya Gram Utkarsh Abhiyan haina haibase masi aikoi sigi scheme je Ministry of Tribal Affairs ke makhada aikoi implement togudaba scheme amane yam chawba mission amane campaign amane masi aikoigi tribes taba adugumba district makai aikoi focus toba adugumba scheme amane masi mainly 6 da involved tawribase ministry 17 ministry involved taweb 17 ministry si sigi ministry gi makhada leiriba scheme amam leiramani haibi scheme makai se sigi se koina gap analysis tawraga karai waida awat pa leige na haibadu menkhatna nabigi damakta aikoi gi puthorakpa scheme amane ba sigi aikoina DAZUA ina hairis.
District Administration None also organized Janjatiya Gaurav Divas 2024 program today as a part of 150th birth anniversary of tribal leader Birsa Munda. The program was held at Multi-Purpose Hall of None District Headquarters in Longmai Part 3. Speaking in the program, Deputy Commissioner of None, Dr. Sarat Chandra Araju, recalled the tribal freedom fighter Birsa Munda and urged people to follow the idols of the freedom fighter and be part of national building. As a part of the program, District Social Welfare Officer None Singupang Thangmei distributed caregiver allowance and disabled pension cards to beneficiaries under CMST PWD. Now the sports news. First Gospel Meet, which was organized by Barak Zone, concluded today at Jingkhao Baptist Church. The meet was organized under the theme Effort to Keep the Unity and with the aim to promote unity among youths in Barak Zone. Zonal Office Secretary Tilshan Thaimai attended the closing day program as chief guest. The Gospel Meet was also marked by football tournament, Bible competition and choreography competition. Prizes were also distributed to winners of the competitions. In Santosh Trophy, Manipur defeated Sikkim today in the opening group stage match of 78th National Football Championship for Santosh Trophy 2024-25, organized by All India Football Federation AIFF, which was held at Umakanta Mini Stadium, Agartala in Tripura. Manipur defeated Sikkim by 6-1. Manipur's Ngangom Ranal, Akoichum Loyangamba, team captain Laimajam Shankar, Kolakpam Zahir Khan, Naribam Roman and LT Lowly scored goals at 13, 45th, 47, 60th, 80th and 84 minutes of the match respectively. Kolakpam Zahir Khan of Manipur scored an own goal in the 62nd minute of the match, resulting in Sikkim's only goal of the match. Manipur will face Mizoram on November 17 for their second group match. This will be the first time the teams meet after Mizoram defeated Manipur in the final of 3rd Northeast Olympic Games 2024. Now the weather report. According to ICAR Regional Center Lampalpat, state's maximum temperature was recorded at 27.8 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 12 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 95% in the morning and 57% in the evening today. And before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Reimposition of Armed Forces Special Powers Act is not the solution for ongoing crisis. Chief Minister N. Biren should resign if unable to protect people, says AMKIL President L. Ngandi. MPCC President Meghachandra asserts reimposition of Armed Forces Special Powers Act in 6 police stations exposes complete failure of double-engine BJP government. State issues transfer order for Jiribam OC, Sagapam Ibotombi. People stay sit in protest in Jiribam against transfer of OC. Naga organizations in Senapati district lift economic blockade imposed on Imphal Dimapur Road along National Highway No. 2 after agreement reached on certain demands. Assam Rifles sees Areca nuts worth 74.52 crore rupees in separate operations in Technopole district. Rallies held in Kuki-dominated areas of Manipur against death of 10 Kuki assailants in a clash with CRPF in Jiribam's Dakurador Karo. And state-level 6th edition of Thang-Ta Numit on the theme Thang-Ta for Unified Manipur held at Kuman Lampak main stadium. Well, that's all we have for today. Thank you for watching SKTV News, the first ever OTT platform in Manipur. Please visit SKTV website, that is skyic.in, to download SKTV app. You can always use Google Play Store to download the app for free. SKTV iOS app is now accessible on Apple App Store as well. For early access, use the QR code. Join us for real-time news updates, exclusive interviews and comprehensive analysis of current affairs in Manipur. Thank you for being with us. Good night.